Boom. We are back, and live once again. We just streamed some Path of Exile, which was lots of fun. I love that game. I love those Diablo kind of games. I'm really liking that. For whatever reason, I think I'm probably just gonna, once I'm done Path of Exile, however, it's probably gonna take me a while, but I might jump right into Torchlight again. I got into that briefly. I might even hop back to Diablo 2. I don't know. Diablo 2, I'm playing that a little bit in the Switch. It is kind of hard, honestly, for me on the Switch to play Diablo 2, but I'm playing a couple of other Switch games, Monster Sanctuary and, oh my god, No, what the hell is it called? Goblin Quest? I don't know. It's like another like little side-scroller kind of. Those are both side-scroller kind of things. Metroid like kind of things, I guess you can call them. But so yeah, I don't know. I might try Diablo 3 all over again on the Switch. I wonder what that would be like. Anywho, we're not here to talk about Path of Exile or Diablo. I've already like destroyed my voice. I feel like I don't even know why. What was I doing? That it was so loud at the pinball show. That's what it was. I was screaming over the over the pinballs. Anyway, which spoiler or spoiler? It's not a spoiler. What the hell am I talking about? Something that I might be doing soon. There is a pinball emulator on Steam that my cousin told me about. And I might just be streaming some pinball emulation stuff. So yeah, so that might be coming up. So keep an eye on the channel for some of that content. It's literally just like desktop, like your pinball on Steam. So I don't know. He said it's a ton of fun. And he's a big nerd like I am too, so yeah. But that's why my voice hurts and my voice is destroyed. But it is what it is. We're still here. We're still talking about Cheese League Baseball, and we're still following along these teams as they go through the first leg of Tournament Part 2. Of course, if you're a latecomer to this, Tournament Part 1, we already did. It's already, all the videos are up on YouTube. Go check those out. Spoiler, here's the spoiler. Brie Boomerangs won that tournament, so the winner of this leg of the tournament will face off against the Brie Boomerangs, and they face off against the Brie Boomerangs, and that will be the winner of the Ultimate Cheese Cup Championship. And then at that point, we will probably transition over to Super Mega Baseball 4 with these teams, and see what kind of fun we're going to get into. So that's really exciting. But right now, we're going to watch the Cheddar Cherubs and the Gouda Giants, and also the Grayer Gamblers and the Swiss Cheese Spiders. So last time, the Mechanics and the Pepperjack Pipers were able to eke out a couple of wins. That was yesterday, or day 7 of the tournament. Of course, if you're confused by the days, we're following it on the days that were like every day of the World Baseball Classic. There's day 1, day 2, all that kind of stuff. So we're kind of following along with that. That's why we call it that's why we're following the day schedule. So if you're confused by that, I'm sorry. But if you're confused by all of this, my apologies. The Gouda Giants lead 2-1 over the Cherubs, and the Swiss Cheese Spiders, of course, the number 1 seed, they lead 2-1 over the Gamblers. Gamblers took game 2. Spiders came back, took game 3. Right now, we're going to watch the Giants, though, and the Cherubs. Peter Gold up for the power-hitting Gouda Giants, and the Cheddar Cherubs will throw out Clarissa Lopez on the bump. Let's watch these games. We're back at Lafayette Corner, so let's check it out. Hope you're all having a wonderful Sunday. That is when I'm recording this. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are. And if you're one of our new YouTube followers, as we take a look at the lineups, one of our new YouTube followers, coming over from my reaction video from the Super Mega Baseball 4 announcement. Awesome, thank you. Thanks for coming in and checking this out. And right now we're going to check out Clarissa Lopez and see what she's throwing in her arsenal. Four-seamer cutter, changeup, and curveball. That is a gapper right off the bat. One hops the wall. That was hit so hard that it is just a single to lead off the game for the Giants. And Castaneda steps in. So very good speed on the base pass right away here for the Giants. And runner goes. Bad jumps is activated though as Castaneda swings at that one. Lions to Johns to Moore, the 4-6-3 double play. Steps Goldie Cooper. You'll notice that a bunch of these Giants have pretty good averages. Castaneda was like 445, I think. Cooper here, 333. As Lopez throws a ball, tries to get her chase outside. And now ball in the dirt, 3-2. And another one, 2 Lions. And that is out number 3. So, let's check out who the Giants have on the bump as Casey Giles steps in. 455 for him. 1 homer, 3 RBIs. Good tournament. And that one is down the left field line. That might be extra bases. He's digging for 2. Villarreal fires in and slides in safely. So Giles, a leadoff double here for the Cherubs as Kaylee Esquivel steps in. Extremely good speed on the base pass. A lot of action here to kick things off in this game number 4 between these two, was I think number 5 and number 6 ranked teams. Elliott Lyons. I hate that pickoff move with a passion. Let's talk about Gold. Man, they are so aggressive on the base pass. Gold, 4-seamer slider, curveball, changeup, more of an accuracy kind of guy. Infield playing in. Castaneda fires to first. They get the out. I don't know why he didn't throw home. The infield was in, probably had time. That play just happened in the Yankees game as Wyatt Moore, the first baseman, and hits a base hit up the middle. Not hitting a ton, but it's one right up the middle. Back from whence it came, and here's Wilbur Piazza. Again, he's not doing much either. That one's fouled away. And that sneaks through the right side. And boy, the Cherubs are just kind of having a... Hey, Ben, what's up, Ben? Hope you're having a good day. Hope you had a lot of fun playing baseball this weekend. Sure you had games. Cherubs seem like they're just jumping on Peter Gold right off the bat. He's already looking tense. And that one is off the glove of the third baseman. And... oh, good heads-up base running to get the third. Runners in the corners now, and the Cherubs take the 2-0 lead. Oh, man. Peter Gold, like I said, looking tense out there on the bump. And 1-2 to Johns. Down on strikes he goes. They leave a pair of runners on the bases, but the Cherubs get 2 as we go to the top of the second. He had a great day at school and he hit a double yesterday. That is amazing. School last week. Yeah, great week of school. That's awesome. Ruddy O'Neal steps in. Jacks that one high and far and gone. That's a no-doubter. Where's that going to end up? Second deck action. Ruddy O'Neal. A towering homer. 439-foot shot. His first homer, second RBI. The tournament is now 2-1. And that is 43.9 manatees if you use the manatee unit of measurement. Todd Fleep steps in. 400 for him, the DH for the Giants. So Lopez gives up the dinger, comes back, Looking pretty aggressive. Not afraid to throw the junk pitches. That's great. And here's Villarreal. Yeah, it's always a good time, Ben, when you got a good week of school in. Leads into a great weekend. And hitting a double, that's amazing. 2-2 on Villarreal. And out number 2. And I'm getting, I don't know, updates from my phone. I don't know what the hell's going on. Javier Fisher, this will be his first at-bat of the tournament. The third baseman today for the Gouda Giants. That one's fouled down the line. More of a power guy coming off the bench, but it'll take a home run, I guess, to get that one back. And that's a pop-up to right field, out number 3. So Elena Banks, Banks leads off against Gold. So the Giants get a run back for Peter Gold. Grounded Castaneda, here's the first out. Let's see if he can settle down out there on the mound. Kind of just chill out, still looking tense. And Paxton Christensen, his first at-bat of the tournament as well. The left fielder today for the Cherubs. And down to strikes he goes. I have to say, the Cherubs uniforms, I really, really like it. Very much as Cleveland Guardians feel. Really liking it. Back to the top of the order now. Casey Giles. 0-2. Got him chasing the high cheddar. Now fitting. And go to the top of the third. 2-1. Cherubs still lead it over the Giants. And speaking of Giants, you can see on their hat, and their fans are sporting their shirts with Gary the Gigantopithecus, their mascot. So shout out to Gary. Ernie Fervor, 8-9-1 due up here for the Giants, top of the third. A little change up there, 88. And another change up. Walks him. Vatamakia. Steps in, looking for his first hit, looking for that icebreaker. And that is it. It just dips or skips in front of Esquivel. She can't keep a hold on it. Runner goes to third. That was a pretty tough play. I think they would give him a hit. We'll have to see the official score. But what that does is puts runners on the corners, no outs for the Giants. A big situation here for Allen as he fouls one off. And he's having a good turn. He 500 average, 1 homer, 2 RBIs for him. Ooh, good take right there. 2-2. And looks at a ball right down the pike. What are you doing, Nick Allen? All right. Castaneda. Just kind of tried to golf that one. 0-2. Yeah, that's a ball. And again, good pitch. He swung at it the first time. No doubt he'll swing at it again. So, runners on the corners. Goldie Cooper up and 2 outs here in the top of the third. I mentioned earlier the infield playing in the run coming home. As that is jacked, and that is a no-doubter. Absolute tank job. Goldie Cooper. 459-foot jack to dead center. First homer, 4th RBI of the tournament, and that gives the Gouda Giants the 4-2 lead, folks. And just like that, this game changes, and that chases Lopez from the game as Carlito Pearson comes in. That changes the scope of this game quite a bit. And now I think the Giants hitters are starting to get warmed up. Now they're starting to see the ball. It's pretty deep here at Lafayette Corner too. I'll say that. It's it takes a pretty good poke to get it out of here. As Todd Fleep steps in. Ooh, jeez. Pearson overthrew that one. And that one's hit high and far. And gone. Another dinger for the Gouda Giants. 360-foot shot just sneaks over the wall. Fleep's first homer, third RBI of the tournament, 6-2. The Giants now lead it. And Urkel Villarreal steps in as Pearson starts looking tense. His ERA is ballooned to 20.25. That's not good. Final out here, but boy, oh boy, 5 spot in the top of the third for the Giants. They do some damage. Kaylee Esquivel steps in now, bottom of the third. It'll be 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Cheddar Cherubs. Man, Peter Gold has a pretty good lead now. We'll see if he can settle down. And 2-2. And again. And again. And again. Ooh, good take. Full count. And Cooper. She has a good arm over there at short. That's the first out. As Elliot Lyons steps in. If you want to watch something fun too, folks, and you're a baseball nerd like me, you probably already follow John Boy. Everyone's fouled down the line. But I just started watching John Boy and their warehouse games, which they play Blitzball, the Blitzball Challenge. It's pretty fun. It's pretty funny, actually. Just a bunch of, it's just has like very college baseball energy to it. It's really funny. And they play, a Blitzball tournament in a warehouse. That's literally what it is, and it's really, really fun. And they have announcers over it. It's Chris Rose. That one is jacked. Is that going to sneak over the wall? Yeah. That's a homer. Look at that. It's a homer fest. 388-foot shot for Moore. First homer, first RBI of the tournament. And the Cherubs cut the lead in half. They still trail. Man, the ball is just flying out of Lafayette today. And a lot's happening with 2 outs. That's crazy. So I always just tell, not like whenever I coached or, coached or was on a team or anything. A lot happens with 2. Javier Fisher steps in. He's 0 for 1 in his first game of the tournament. As Pearson's back there on the mound, over to Lyons. She's been busy at second base. Ernie Fervor. Ernie Fervor is an A-rated player, and he's batting number 8 in the lineup. That shows you how some of these players are struggling with the tournament format. 2-1 on Fervor. And now 2-2. And 2-2. Down on strikes. Pearson gets him.
Number 32.
Over the Lions again. Down. He goes. 6, 7, 8 due up for the home team.
Now batting, the catcher, number 41.
Bern Garrett steps in. Actually might be the hottest hitting catcher in all of this tournament. 1-2 is the count. And, ooh, Goldie Cooper bobbles it, but nice recovery. She has a strong arm. It's always a good lesson, kids. Stay with it. Listen to your teammates, too. If she had time, he had time. I'll let you know. Otherwise, you say eat it. And eat it means you hold on to it. right. So that's a strikeout there. Here's Elena Banks. 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th. There's all these like little weird baseball lingo rules and all that kind of stuff. Say eat it, eat it, eat it. Means please, for the love of God, don't throw it, because if you do, it's gonna go into right field or something. That was the teams that I played on and coached and stuff. Your shortstop would bobble the ball. You tell them to eat it. They don't listen. And they try to throw and get the guy out at first. They throw the ball into right field instead, down the right field foul line. So that's a base hit up the middle, start off the top of the 5th. And then next thing you know, that runner who's supposed to be on first and could have just stayed on first is now on second because the ball was overthrown. And then inevitably the ball would be picked up by the right fielder, who would throw it to second to try to get the person running to second out, and then it would go into left field, and then the runner would get the third, and the person would have essentially a triple for what could have just been a routine play. Goldie Cooper steps in now. Ooh, kind of it's like an Ichiro kind of swing there. 2 on, nobody out here, top of the 5th. Boy, the Gouda Giants are just jumping on these players, or on the Cherubs pitching here, and that's gets away from Garrett behind the plate. So the runners advance 90 feet, and Cooper is walked. Don't know if that was an intentional thing or not, as Drummond is coming in to relieve Pearson. Infield's playing in, okay. Ooh, this is such a tough one. Okay, yeah, that was a tough one. That was like a swinging bunt. Could have came home with it, but didn't have time, so you take the sure out at first, give up that run. And that's what I was going to say, too, about, that maybe unintentional, intentional walk to load the bases. What that did there was also set up the double play. So there's a lot of nuance here you can look at. Down he goes. Oh yeah. We'll keep seeing the video of the guy who got hit by the ball when he was at bat, and then when he was at first, and then when he was at second, and then again at home plate. Yeah, I forget who that was too. I want to say it was a guy playing for the Rays, maybe. Ooh, nice diving stop there by Wyatt Moore. Kind of jumped on top of it. Sacrifice his body. The Gouda Giants get a run here. 7-3, they lead it. Going into the bottom of the 5th. Let's see if Paxton Christensen can get things going here for the Cherubs, and doesn't. Let's see if maybe Casey Giles can. He's 1 for 2 with a double. Yeah, that's a base hit up the middle. So today the Yankees had it was actually in extra innings, and now in extra innings what they're doing, they put the guy on second. So if you make the last out, whoever made the last out in the preceding inning when you were up to bat gets put on second, as they call it a zombie runner. I like zombie runner. They actually call it a ghost runner, but it's not a real ghost runner. It's a zombie runner, or the Manfred man after Rob Manfred, the commissioner of baseball. Good stolen bag there. Actually is a strikeout, and not a throw out, but a strikeout and a stolen base. But anyway, so Yankees had Hicks on second. Couple of things happen, base hits and stuff. Goes the third. I think it was an infield hit, something like that, where Hicks should not have ran home from third base. He should have stayed put. There was only 1 out. And instead he ran home. So the infield was playing in. The Rays had the infield in. Ooh, that gets away from the catcher. Fatamakia behind the plate can't handle it, so everybody moves up. So infield's in, ball's hit, and that is... Ooh, Allen just does not catch it on the fly. It traps it, kind of. Plays it on a skip. Hops into his glove. Peter Gold is taken out. Ronan Burnett is coming in. So Gold pitched a heck of a game. He's responsible for everybody on base, though. 2 outs, and that scores another run. So the Cherubs are coming back here, folks. 7-5 now. And here's Bern Garrett. Of course, he couldn't handle it behind the plate. That helped some runs get home. So maybe this is a little redemption for Bern Garrett here. Gets a base hit. But the ball comes home, so the moral of the story is the play played out. Ray's guy fields it, throws home. Hicks is running home when he shouldn't have. Gets caught in a rundown. And then guy's running. And that is definitely going to score some runs. That's a gapper. Splits the outfielders. Fervor throws home. 1 run comes in, and here comes 2. It is a 2 RBI double for Garrett. He does redeem himself, and the ball game is tied up at 7. And Hicks shouldn't have run. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. Hicks shouldn't have run. Yankees had an opportunity to score, and they didn't. They should have stayed put. They should have tried something else. I don't know. Don't know what's going on with them. They had a 6-0 lead at one point today, and they lost 8-7. It was the most frustrating baseball game. Yankees baseball has been the most frustrating baseball ever lately, so it's been tough. It's been tough too, Phillies fans. It's been tough out there. Anyway, bottom of the 5th, they get 4 runs to the home team Cherubs. So it's a 7-7 ball game. It's a brand new ball game, folks. Jolene Drummond. Of course, we will run through the scores, obviously, like we do. Keep everybody apprised of what's going on in Major League Baseball. Even if you are watching this in the future, you know what's going on in Major League Baseball in 2023 at roughly the day that this was posted. So, you know. Ben says, good night. All right, dude. Have a good night. Keep on keeping on, Ben. All right, Neil Hendricks comes in. First at bat for him, right fielder. Lions has been busy at second, and he lines out the lines. Fatamakia up. 2 outs. Top of the 6th. I have a feeling this one's going to go to extras. Fatamakia is struggling at the plate as well. Over to Banks, out number 3. Yeah, it's been an interesting season in baseball thus far, folks. It's been very, I don't know. Some games have been, some Yankee games have been incredible. Some games have been very, very bad, and they look like a very struggling team when they shouldn't. Goldie Cooper barehands it and fires over for the first out. Phillies have Bryce Harper coming back in record-setting time from Tommy John surgery, wearing essentially like a full arm cast and swinging the baseball bat. He's like a bionic man. It's ridiculous. Ronan Burnett on the mound. This is probably going to be his last batter, because he is all in the red. Down on strikes. Maybe not. Here's Casey Giles. Yeah, Burnett. He's going to stay out there. Giles is the top of the order for the Cherubs. They don't make anything happen. We go to the top of the 7th. Let's see. It's top of the order, too, now for the Giants. Let's see. Can they get a run? Can they get a run and try to hold on to this lead? Of course, the Giants lead the series 2-1. And 3-1 on Allen as Drummond walks him. But again, it's kind of been a weird year in baseball, because there's some teams that are doing incredible that you're just like, what? Baltimore Orioles? Pittsburgh Pirates? What? Foul ball down the line for Castaneda. And Castaneda likes that inside low pitch. Oh, off the glove. Can they recover? Lions cannot. It's almost an amazing play right there, but that brings up Goldie Cooper, who jacked a homer to dead center her last time up. Edgar Hart's going to come in for the lefty-on-lefty matchup. Goldie Cooper looking to go yard work again, maybe. No, instead, it's the 3, 6, and 1 double play. And Ruddy O'Neal comes in now. What that did, though, folks, move that runner up to third base. So, O'Neal, if he gets a little dying quail, he gets a little, what my dad would call a shit hit. Well, instead, they walk him. Interesting. That brings up Fleep, who already has a homer today, too. Just, again, little shit hit, little dying quail, little blooper into shallow center field or right field or left field or somewhere. One that sneaks through. Score that run instead. Does this get in the stands? Yes, it does. 3-1 on Fleep. Gotta score that run at third. And that'll do it. That is a jack of Rooney. That actually might have gotten... No, it didn't. One hopped the back wall. Thought it was going to get in the street. A 432-foot jack, Fleep's second homer, 6th RBI of the tournament. And that 3-run homer gives the Gouda Giants the 10-7 lead. And Edgar Hart is pulled. Ponchi Jennings comes in. Let's see if Ponch can close out this inning and get the Cherubs' bats back up. Shattered bat, foul ball. 0-2. And Villarreal swings over that one, and that's out number 3. The big 3-run ding-dong. Oh boy, it's a home run fest. 10-7, the Giants now lead it. Esquivel is going to start it off for the Cherubs, and we're going to have Quinn Lynch come in out of the bullpen. Try to close this game out. 2, 3, and 4 due up here for the home team. Wow, see, Quinn Lynch looks like she pulls off that. It's interesting. Over to Fisher at third, and that's out number 1. Elliott Lyons steps in 0 for 2, walk and an RBI for her. She's been busy in the field, not done much offensively. That'll do something. That's off the big wall, off Pete Boggs' Gator Mall sign. And that's a double, a 1-out double. And the Cherubs fans are in it. Wyatt Moore steps in. Struggling first baseman. Well, maybe not struggling first baseman. He's okay. Oh man, that's rough. Oh God, no, I can't watch this. Rough. Bringing back bad memories. She's tagged out. That is such a bonehead base running mistake. 2 outs. Piazza up. And Ponch is just looking for that final put out. I'm sorry, Quinn Lynch. And Lynch does. Oh boy, the Cherubs lost that one right there in that inning. That play right there. Those last 2 plays just lost the game for the Cherubs. All right, the Gouda Giants win. Take a look at the lines. 10-10 and 0 and 7-10 and 0 for the Cherubs. So the Giants, lots and lots of hits in this game, folks. Lots of Giants top, what's that? The top half of their lineup just absolutely mashed the ball. 2 homers for Fleep, 5 RBIs, homers for O'Neal and Cooper as well. 6 strikeouts, 4 walks, and you know, the middle of the lineup really did the work here for the Cherubs. 3 for 4 day. Wyatt Moore, the homer and 2 RBIs. 3 RBI day for Garrett, too. Catcher, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts, though. So the starters get the no decisions. Burnett gets the win. Drummond gets the loss. Quinn Lynch gets the save. And here your top, of course, Todd Fleet, big 2-homer day, is your top player. So what that does for this series, that puts the Gouda Giants up, folks, 3-1 over top of the Cherubs. So one more game and they will be advancing to the semifinals. But what we have right now is the Swiss Cheese Spiders at the Gruyere Gamblers. We got Nixon Munoz. Munoz, right? Munoz. It's like Freddie Munoz. Right? Wasn't he Malcolm in the Middle? And Lane Costa on the bump for the Gamblers. Let's go check out that game at beautiful Red Rock Ballpark. Of course, the Spiders lead the series 2-1. They're your number 1 seed, so let's see what happens, see what we can get out of this, folks. Severus Cordova will lead it off. 556 for him. 1 homer, 2 RBIs against Costa. Costa is a 3-pitch pitcher. His arsenal, 4-seamer, slider, and the changeup. Very much an accuracy guy. And lead off the game. Crush can't handle that. And here comes Starry Kleintop. Of course, the Spiders sporting their Black Widow uniforms. It's their away uniforms. Kleintop struggling at the plate a little bit. But a big contact hitter. Should be a big contact hitter for the Spiders. Instead, she pops that one up. That's not what you want to see from your contact hitter. That's when you know they're struggling. When you see a singles hitter hitting pop flies, that's when you know something's wrong. Got to make an adjustment. Same thing when you see your doubles hitters hitting grounders. That's when you know something's wrong. Adjustments need to be made. Tim Davila comes in. 333, 3 RBIs for him on the tournament so far. And that sneaks through the right side. So 2 on, 1 out. Big early chance here for the Swiss Cheese Spiders. That brings up Gusto Singleton. DH. Big power hitting contact guy. And likes the lefties too. Power versus lefties is activated as Costa is the southpaw. 0-2. And now 1-2 on Singleton. And good at bat here. Good take. 2-2 to Singleton. Oh man, Espinoza. Nice catch. Down the hot corner, Espinoza takes one away. That was a beautiful catch. Olio up now. 2 outs, 2 on. Top of the first. Interesting. Noticing something. Espinoza can't come up with that one. It's a base hit into left field, so base is juiced now. And Hendricks Elliott. So, what I'm noticing is I think the Swiss Cheese hitters, maybe I'm wrong. I think I'm wrong. Izzy Shepard takes that for the final out. They leave the bases loaded. I was going to say, it looks like the Spiders, because there are a lot of foul balls, looks like they're kind of just on them. Just missing it a little bit, but got out of the inning, so. All right, Nixon Munoz comes in, and 1-2-3 strikes him out. Leighton Hernandez, the catcher, number 2 in this lineup, only hitting $167. It's so interesting. Let's talk about Munoz, his arsenal. He has like 9,000 pitches that he throws. A 2-seamer, a cutter, a 4-seamer, a slider, and a curveball. That's a lot of pitches. A 5-pitch pitcher. and not the greatest. So probably a C-rated, maybe. No, probably a C-rated pitcher. Didn't really look into his stats too much. Kleintop, down number 2. And here's Crush Thompson, not really living up to his name. Great to see him crush a dinger right here. Steady grounds out. See, that's what I'm talking about. Something like that. If you got your big power hitting guys hitting ground balls, an adjustment needs to be made. Or hitting ground balls, or if they're just missing, if they're like popping out a lot, something's going on. Gotta get in the cage, do some work. Killer Holmes is up now. If and when I have a rap career, my name will be Killer Holmes. Ooh, nice from in deep in the hole. They throw out Holmes. What a gun there on the Gambler shortstop. Barnswabble looking for his icebreaker hit of the tournament. And walks him. Barnswabble draws the walk. And here comes Beans Climb. While we're in the early goings of this game, folks, let's do a little run around the league, a run around the major leagues, and we'll talk about some Major League Baseball scores. As this is Espinoza. He's just like getting dirty over there. Dives again, out number 2, and that brings up top of the order in Severus Cordova. 1 for 1 already today. Fouled away. 0-2 on Cordova. And 0-2 again. And again. See, some of these hitters kind of seem like they're right on Costa. They're seeing the ball well. God, I can't wait for Super Mega Baseball 4. Can't wait to see what changes they made and everything. All right, Cordova strikes out. Nothing. We go to the bottom of the second. Heart of the order up for the home team Gamblers. Running around the league as Izzy Shepard steps in. Like I said, Yankees lost in extras 8-7 to the Rays. The Rays are 28-7. It's a fair ball. Cordova takes it himself. 28-7. That's absolutely ridiculous. Phillies won. Thank God they won. Ooh, that is off his glove. Diving attempt over there. And let's call that a base hit. So runner on first for the home team as Homer Lane steps in. 6-1 the Phillies win over the Red Sox today. Bottom second, Padres are winning 2-0 over the Dodgers. In 12 innings, the Braves won 3-2 over the Orioles. Now let's talk about... So I mentioned the Rays are 28-7. The Orioles are 22-12. The Yankees are 18-17. What is going on? It's like topsy-turvy world out there. Davila puts it away for out number 2 as Carmen Morse steps in. Blue Jays won big over the Pirates, 10-1. 13-6. Rockies beat up on the Mets, 2-0. Guardians took another one from the Twins. Ooh, that's interesting. Guardians might find their stride kind of mid-season, and then after the All-Star break, it's a brand new season. I think they might end up running away with that division, but we'll see. Battle of the Lows, the Royals and A's. I'm sorry if you're a Royals or an A's fan. 5-1, the Royals win over the A's. 12-6, the Cardinals finally get a win. They have been struggling. They're 11-24. That's not Cardinals baseball. It's a foul ball, just foul down the line. And boy, Carmen Morse is putting together a good at-bat here. Ooh, dig it. Is she going to get there? She does. A little, excuse me, swing, and excuse me, base hit, maybe. 2 on now, 2 outs. And the number 8 hitter, Christian Plows, steps in, left fielder. See what happens here, folks. See what develops. 2-1 to Plows. As Munoz. Very few players in Super Mega Baseball don't have like some type of sleeve or something like that under their jersey. So Christian Munoz just looks like this jack dude. It's pretty funny. They strand some runners, can't manufacture anything. And it's still nothing as we go to the top of the third. I'm really kind of surprised. I mean, not really. I don't think... That's a base hit up the middle as Kleintop gets on. I don't think the Spiders are actually the best team in this leg of the tournament. I think the mechanics are a lot more balanced and probably a better team than the Spiders, honestly. But they're just rated #1. That's how it shook out. But yeah, this low-scoring games between these two teams, really. Down on strikes. Marlins win in 14 innings over the Cubs, 5-4. Brewers won 7-3 over the Giants. The Rangers win 16-8 over the Angels, who have a better record than the New York Yankees. The Angels have more wins. Ooh, nice. Thrown out. Angels have more wins than the New York Yankees. That's crazy. Nationals win. That's a base hit into the left field corner. Should be 2. Digging. Going for 2 and sliding in safely. It's a 2-out double here at the top of the third. And that brings up Olio, who's 1 for 1 with the single. All right, Costa's getting pulled. And we got Troy Tomlinson coming in. Troy Tomlinson is a very baseball name. I love that name. Troy Tomlinson. That fits perfectly on a Topps baseball card. Troy Tomlinson. 3-1 to Olio, and he goes. What are you doing? Stupid move. Maybe a missed call. I don't know. They have just ruined it right there. What are you doing? Loose cheese. What are you doing, Spiders? All right, Wade Crush is going to lead it off here. Pops up, though. It's Olio behind the plate. And here steps in Ruben Carter. 9-1-2 here for the home team. Can they string together some hits? That's just a very loud out. Yeah, where we leave off, the Nationals beat up on the Diamondbacks 9-8. I think that's where we left off. Mariners win 3-1 over the Astros. Mariners got to get it going. And the White Sox 17-4 won over the Reds. So after the Dodgers and Padres play, there are no other baseball games on television. That's crazy, all these afternoon games. The Dodgers-Padres game's probably pretty darn entertaining, so I actually might pop that on in a little bit, but I do believe there's some hockey games coming up, too. In particular, the Seattle Kraken play tonight versus Dallas at 9:30. So that's it's going to be interesting. Ooh, a hard hit ball right at Carter, out #1. Hendricks Elliott steps in, he's 0 for 1. Series in the Seattle Kraken and Dallas Stars. That series is tied 1-1. That's a best of 7. I'd really love for the Kraken to come out and to win again. It's at home. It's Carter, nice leaping catch there for out #2 as Killer Holmes steps in 0 for 1. Kraken are terrible at home, so we shall see what happens. I think they're at home. I thought that's what I just read. Look at this. Carter makes all 3 outs in this inning. Yes, they're at Seattle. 0-0 going into the bottom of the 4th, folks. And in steps Crush Thompson. Now, if I started eating, I could probably turn this into a mukbang really quick. 3-1 on Thompson. And Davila catches that. Out #1. Izzy Shepard steps up to the dish, swings through that, and gets a base hit. Is that going to get... No, it doesn't. I thought that was actually going to skip right past Barnswoggle and go all the way to the wall, but he was there to cut it off. And Aiden Espinoza now He's had a couple of really great plays in the field. And Kleintop goes into shallow center. Put that away for the out. I actually thought there were 2 outs already. But what that does, it brings up Homer Lane with very good speed in the base pass. Homer Lane still looking for his icebreaker hit of the tournament. And again, running. And a stolen bag. So runner in scoring position. A base hit will score that run. Good eye from Lane. Munoz. 60th pitch coming. That looked good. That looked like a good pitch. That looked like a very good pitch. I kind of think the Spiders got hosed on that call, but okay. So 2 on, 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th, Carmen Morse up. 1 and 2. And Kleintop is there, out number 3. Ooh, boy, they strand a pair of runners. Man, compared to the first game, this game is just a snooze fest. I mean, come on, guys. Nobody's hitting. I guess what you could say, it's a good pitching game, I guess. But I don't really think it is. I don't think these pitchers are doing spectacular. It's just no offense. Beans Klein steps in 0 for 1. Everybody's 0 for. Everybody. Tomlinson's pitching quite well out there in relief. Costa. Well, it looked like the Spiders were threatening. He also has some pretty sweet mutton chops, I'll say that. Severus Cordova comes in now. I hear the Hell Satans outside. The whatever motorcycle club is currently taking root behind my house. All right. Bottom of the 5th. Nothing. 8, 9, and 1 due up for the home team Gamblers as we see. Nice little panning shot of Route 66 in the background, I believe. Christian plows. Munoz still out there working away. Actually, Munoz, now I think about it, the way he looks, kind of has like a Robbie Ray kind of look. If you want to laugh, folks, just Google Robbie Ray pitcher. He's like wears the tightest clothing for a pitcher. It's obscene. Jacked. That is high and far and gone. And that's the little bit of pop they've been looking for with this Greer ball club. 405-foot shot from Crush, his 2nd homer, 4th RBI of the tournament. And the Gamblers break the scoreless tie. As Munoz tires, maybe the Gamblers will start picking up on him a little bit more. Maybe not with that swing and a miss. No, maybe so. That base hit right in front of Elliott. All right. So, nobody, no outs. Runner on first. Runs quite well on first. Leighton Leighton Hernandez steps in. Jesus. It's like I forgot how to read the English language there for a moment. Hernandez walks. Crush Thompson steps in. No outs. And Munoz is done. Munoz is a C+ rated player. Okay, that makes sense. Homer Wilson comes in. This is his first appearance. We have 2 homers playing today. 2-1 on Thompson. That slider was outside. Again, going with the slider. Let's see if they bust him up and in. Yep, they went up. Wasn't in, though. They walk him. So walks the bases loaded. Izzy Shepard, 1 for 2 with a single. Big chance here for the Gamblers to kind of break this game wide open. Oof, that is a jackaroonie. That is a monster. Grand slam. Holy shnikes. 476-foot shot for Shepard. First homer, fourth RBI of the tournament. 6-0. The Gamblers take the lead. What a mammoth home run. And Homer Wilson comes in and just can't get it done as he gives up another double here, another extra base hit. Jeez. Gamblers are starting to find a little bit of that good luck here, I suppose. Homer Lane against Homer Wilson. Battle of the Homers. Hard hit ground ball, and I don't know what you're doing here. I don't know what you're doing. Why are you running? The ball's hit in front of you. Why are you running? Just a base running mistake, but I think that was only the first out. Carmen Moore steps in. Runner on first, one out. So double play is in effect. As we can see, the infield's playing at double play depth. That one is hit. As the baseball bat bros would say, foul dinger. 2-2. Down to strike she goes. And Christian Plows steps in. 1 for 2. Two outs. One on. I don't think Homer Wilson's going to last much longer out there. I think, yeah, maybe they'll just keep him out there. You know, 6-0. It's kind of a blowout at this point. It's pretty late in this game. These 7 innings. You know, 5th inning, 5th, 6th. So your mid-innings, that gets late. As Yogi Berra would say, it gets late early out here. Starry Kleintop steps in. Kind of want to play more Path of Exile, folks. Kind of just want to call out of work and play Path of Exile. 2-2 on Kleintop. Popped up, can of corn out there. For Homer Lane, out number 1. Tim Davila steps in. 1 for 2 with a single. Tomlinson's been out there working away in relief, looking pretty decent. Has the lead now. It was good to pitch with a lead. What a crush, that's out number 2. Pitching from behind is tough, I will say that. Pitching from behind is very tough. And, ooh, Carter. Nice. Diving stop. He's had a couple of good plays. Good arm, too. In the hole. Bottom of the 6th we go. The Gamblers come back up. Wait, Crush. He has a homer today. Facing off against Homer. Wilson, that is. Cordova. Out number 1. And in steps Reuben Carter. Just talking about him. His excellent defense. I have a tropical punch drink here, folks, that I'm very excited to try. Don't know what those red things are on it. I hope that's not cherries, because I hate cherries. We shall see. That one is awful. Might be mango. Out number 2. Mango is bleh. Mango is so overpowering, right? All right, Homer Wilson's out. Dally Jordan comes in. We've seen him so far. It's been pretty effective for the Spiders. 2 outs, 2-0 count to Hernandez. And that's outside, 3-1. Grounder to Klein over there. That is the final out of the inning. Top of the 7th. Let's see if the Gamblers can hold this one down. Tomlinson back on the bump. 5, 6, and 7 due up for the Swiss Cheese Ball Club. As I just punch my microphone. Ooh, that one's a base hit through the left side. Spiders fans on the edge of their seat. Alani Hale comes in. Been pretty darn effective. See 7 Ks, no earned runs, and a 0.69 whip. That's walks and hits per innings pitched. For you new baseball fans, that is a pop out. That is out number 1 here in the top of the 7th. As Killer Holmes steps in. DJ Killer Holmes. Line out to Crush. Out number 2. The Spiders down to their final out, folks. Barnswabble still looking for his icebreaker hit. That's not it. Hale, like a puma out there on the mound, catches it, and the Gamblers win. Just like that. Boy, oh boy, do they win big over the Spiders. 6-0, 0-6-0 to 6-8-0. Let's take a look at the breakdowns here. On the Spider side, the bottom third and more of the order just was ineffective. Not able to do much. Just decent games up top, but yeah, let's see, 1 through 5 really. But the rest of the order just really struggled. I mean, only 1 walk, so that's kind of tough. A lot of putouts, 4 strikeouts, so just like a lot of balls in play, but they're just hitting them right at them. Kind of a different story, kind of humpback here. Carter's 1 for 4, and then the big power and the production coming from the middle and bottom of the lineup for the Gamblers. We Crush as well. 3 walks, 4 strikeouts on their side. So Munoz takes the loss. Costa gets the no decision. He got pulled pretty early. Tomlinson gets the wins. Take a look at the top players. Izzy Shepard, of course, a homer. Big grand slam. And Wade Crush up there. And Tomlinson, of course, getting the shout out. So what that does to that tournament, that's a series in this tournament. I just lost all of my words. That ties it up. So the Gamblers tie this one up 2-2. And that's interesting. This series I thought for sure, I keep calling them 5 and 6 teams, or the 5 and 4 teams. This series for sure I thought would go to 7 games. It could still go to 7 games, but the Giants could win it. This one is an intriguing series to me. I don't exactly know what is going on there. So Game 5, Gotham's and Mechanics and Pipers and Emeralds coming up. That'll be coming at you on Wednesday. So folks, if you're watching live, be sure to check us back here on Wednesday around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, we'll watch the next leg of that series, see if the Gothams and the Emeralds can kind of close those out, enter the semifinals. So it'll be next Wednesday, this coming Wednesday. 7 p.m. We'll be here on Twitch. Follow us at geek_cheese on Twitter too. And again, all of these videos are posted, including our Path of Exile videos. They are posted on YouTube. So yeah, be sure to check out our YouTube page. And yeah, still going Giants. Yeah, Wheels, I still say Giants as well. They just kind of hit the hell out of the ball this series. So this game in particular, I'm thinking Giants as well, but shall see. There might be some pop left in the Cherubs, but yeah, we'll have to see. So we'll see you guys next Wednesday, or this coming Wednesday. I keep saying next Wednesday. This coming Wednesday. Back here on Twitch. In the meantime, follow us, like us, all that good stuff, and yeah, we'll see you guys very, very soon. All right, take care. Bye.